Hi everybody, this is Major League Hats here, and today I'm doing a special video. I was looking around YouTube last night and, checking out hat reviews. As everybody knows, I've just started doing hat reviews and stadium reviews, and partly because I do a lot of traveling to the different baseball stadiums, so I always get asked, which stadiums I like, why do I wear so many different hats. So I started doing this hat channel and to answer some of those questions and to kind of educate people on the particular hats that are out there for minor league baseball, major league baseball, and what hats I think are really good, what hats I don't like. So as I'm searching around the hat reviews on YouTube just to get ideas on maybe what I could do for my channel, what I could do better on, I came across this one video by Nicholas Roman, and he was giving his hat review about his favorite hats, and he brought up a hat that I'm kind of familiar with since it is technically in my neck of the woods. It's a 4-hour drive, but I've gone there several times, so I do have a little information about it. I'm not sure where Nicholas is out of, but I wanted to see if I can answer his question, and I want to try to answer some questions about it that other people might have, but they haven't asked. So the hat in question that I came across is this lime green Fresno Tacos hat. Nicholas says this is one of his favorite hats. He's not sure why they have the taco on it, but he really likes this hat. As you can see, it's a corn tortilla right here, for the taco. They have, the filling, the carne asada, al pastor, lengua, whatever you put in your tacos, whatever you enjoy, and then you have like a little bit of lettuce. You got your lime green bill and your darker lime green type design on the top. And the back, they have a 2-color minor league emblem, colored guy, lime green and like red, like salsa colors. So now, right off the bat, this is actually a Fresno Grizzlies hat. The Fresno Grizzlies are the AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros. They used to be the San Francisco Giants. And when they were the San Francisco Giants, they had more of this Fresno F with the paws. This is one of their hat designs with the orange and black. They haven't really deterred off of this style much at all. So this is their original hat when they were the San Francisco Giants. And then about, 2-3 years ago, they changed affiliations, and the Giants AAA affiliate went to Sacramento, and the Astros came in from Oklahoma City, and then they took over the Fresno franchise. And then, so now you have the Fresno Tacos. Let me give you a little bit of history on the origins of the Fresno Tacos and how all this kind of came about. In 2014, the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, which is the AAA affiliate of the Philadelphia Phillies, the Iron Pigs, of course, are a pig, which, pig is renowned for bacon. So in 2014, the pigs decided to do a bacon imagery on their hats. And so they've kind of been tied into the Lehigh Valley bacon. They got bacon imagery on their hats. I have a hat. I'll show you in a little bit what I mean about the bacon on the hat. I have the newer style bacon. I don't have the original bacon hat just because I never got in it, but I'll show you what it means. So in 2014, the Lehigh Valley started the whole bacon thing. Well, not necessarily bacon thing, but kind of like the foodie logos of minor league baseballs. I don't know if you noticed throughout the last couple years, especially a lot of teams are putting food type items on their hats. As everybody, if you've watched my videos or subscribed to my channel, you'll see that the #1 hat on my most wanted hats is a Lehigh Valley cheesesteak hat. So they have a cheesesteak. The Richmond Flying Squirrels did waffles and butter. You got the Albuquerque ISO tops that they do a jalapeno or green salsa chili burger. You got the Charlotte Knights doing a pulled pork sandwich type thing. So a lot of people are doing foodie type items, And it's kind of thanks to the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs for starting this in 2014. I'm sure that they've done it in the past, but it really wasn't as known as big in my opinion. Or this is kind of just when I started noticing it. I've only been into minor league baseball maybe about 5 or 6 years. So they've done similar things in the past, but it never really stuck around like it has today. Like every year, every team in minor league baseball does some sort of food imagery. Like the Omaha Storm Chasers, they got like a, I think it's a pierogi. It looks like kind of like a hot dog, but it's not a hot dog. But if you go to the Omaha Storm Chasers website, they'll have this hat on there. It's a green hat with like a yellow bill. I do want to get it eventually, but kind of looks like a hot dog. I think they said, I read some information on it, but I kind of forgot about it. But go look it up, see what you think. Tell me what you think of that particular hat. I think it's kind of cool, so go check it out. So let's get back to this video in the meantime. In 2014, the Fresno Grizzlies did a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme jersey imagery. So they did like the hat, they did the jersey and everything, and it was a big success. So the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs are doing bacon, and the Fresno Grizzlies did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it was a huge success. In 2009, the Fresno Grizzlies decided to pay homage to the taco trucks of the Central Valley. So they invited all these taco trucks to the ball game, to the Fresno Grizzlies ball game, and they decided to have this like taco throwdown event. And so they'd have all these taco trucks come to the stadium. And this kind of was like a twofold thing. They wanted to bring in spectators to watch the game, and they also wanted a great food. And that way also it helped the fans that would normally come to the games. They would get away from the more traditional concessions of the hot dogs, the popcorn, the Cracker Jacks, burgers, stuff like that. They wanted to kind of move them off that for like a day, just to kind of give them a break. And they decided to invite all these taco trucks. Basically battle it off to see who has the best made tacos in the Central Valley. So they started the event in 2009. In 2015, the Fresno Grizzlies decided to change things up, and they went with a different path. And they decided to go with tacos. The original design was this yellow and white and like lime green as well. I would call it more of a, I don't know, emerald green, forest green. It's more of an A's green color right here on the bill. But you got the white. Again, you have your taco. It's a corn tortilla because that's how most people eat their tacos. And then you got the taco color yellow shell on the back. Surprisingly, there is no minor league guy in the back, which I'm kind of surprised about. I kind of didn't really notice that till now. So that's interesting. This hat I did get at the Fresno Grizzlies store in Fresno, so I'm kind of surprised that's not on there. But anyways, so in 2015 they decided to come out with the Fresno Tacos hat. The Fresno Grizzlies decided for one day in 2015 decided to wear the Fresno Tacos uniform featuring this Fresno taco. So you got the taco, the white, corn tortilla yellow in the back, and the green bill. And it was a huge success. Let me give you a little bit of math. It's not too bad. So in 2014, when they had their 5th annual Taco Throwdown event, this generally would have the biggest crowds of the year at the ballpark for the game and for the tacos. So in 2014, when they held this event, they had only 19 taco truck vendors, and they consumed over 27,000 tacos in that one event. These are some of the biggest crowds of the year. I accidentally went one day, not really paying attention to what day of the week it is. I drive the 4 hours to Fresno, and oh my God, it was crazy. It was packed full of people. I was lucky to get a ticket, me and my son, because I didn't realize what day it is. You know, I kind of don't plan things out just because I never know if I'm going to be able to do it. So I usually, if I go to a game, it's just kind of on the whim. And I just go. I never really buy my tickets in advance unless it's like really, really close in advance. I'm like, I'm going. I know I'm going, so I buy my tickets. So this particular day, we drive up there. And I go up the window. I'm like, I want 2 tickets. And the guy's like, we're sold out. I'm like, what do you mean we're sold out? I just drove 4 hours. He's like, yeah, we don't have no tickets. Today's Taco Throwdown. I'm like, okay, you don't have no ticket. So long story short, luckily enough, the guy got me 2 standing room only tickets, and so me and my son, we found kind of a spot in the stadium to sit, watch the game a little bit, because most people were there for the tacos, and so we were able to figure it out. But anyways, they consumed 27,000 tacos in this one event. So come 2015, they decided to go wearing the jerseys. They started with the hat I just showed you now. Now, this event, like I said, is so popular that in 2016, here's where I get to you, Nicholas Roman, to you and answer your question. Well, technically, I kind of already answered your question, but I get yours. So, in 2016, this was the Taco Throwdown version of their hats for that year. So they went with the same design on the front. They went with the lime color bill and the green crown. And then as you see on this one, it has the two-tone minor league guy in the back that's looking like salsa. So that's pretty cool. So this is their 2016 version. So with these lime green hats, these were actually designed by in-house designers of the Fresno Grizzlies. They were designed by Dorian Castro and Andy Inman, and they worked in-house for the Fresno Grizzlies, and they're the ones who came up with this great idea. Dorian Castro grew up in an area where they had a whole bunch of taco trucks in his hometown, so he was very familiar with the, I won't say the taco truck industry, but he knew the heritage and the importance of celebrating the Hispanic heritage in reference to the taco truck. So he came up with this cool design, this lime green type design, and then Andy Inman came up with more of the athletic baseball design. So that's how they got these designs, and it got crazier for their Taco Throwdown event. During that year, when they had it with the lime green, they had 25 vendors, so that's 6 more from previous year, and they consumed over 30,000 tacos. That's crazy. 30,000 tacos. Yes, 30K tacos consumed. It's crazy. Now here's where we get to the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs / bacon part of the video. So as I mentioned earlier, Lehigh Valley in 2014 went with their bacon themed logo style hats. So in 2017, the Fresno Grizzlies and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs decided to have a dueling contest. Here's what they came up with. This is the 2017 version of the Fresno Tacos hat they decided to wear. As you see, it's a battling taco with his dukes up. He's wearing a poncho, and he's ready for battle. And the reason why that's so significant is, here's the 2017 version of the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's a fight in bacon. So ultimately, they're fighting each other. And if you look at them, their dukes are facing right at each other when you put them side to side. So what they did is, Lehigh Valley and Fresno, they made a small wager that the loser would have to wear the opponent's on-field hat, pre-game. So they had this Bacon vs. Taco website where fans could go vote which team is better or which team should win the duel. Well, either the bacon or the tacos. So they had this vote online. Roughly 20,000 people took the time out of their day to vote, and by a slight margin, the bacon won 53% to 47%. It was so intense that the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs actually stopped selling tacos at their Coca-Cola field for like a whole week. That way that they would get people to go on the website and vote for the bacon. They wanted nothing to do with the tacos. Obviously, since then, they removed that. But it was that bad where they said, you can't get no tacos here. You want tacos, go to Taco Bell is basically what they're saying. And even then, we don't want you to go to Taco Bell. We want you to vote for the bacon. So that was kind of a cool feature. So during that year, the Fresno Grizzlies / Fresno Tacos had to wear the bacon hats on field during a game. So that's kind of where all this Fresno Taco thing started from. So I hope this answered your question, Nicholas, and I hope you liked my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any more questions about any other hats that you're not sure of, or you're having trouble finding the information, why don't you shoot me a message, and I'll try to help you find the answer, because I'm always curious to learn about new hats myself. Remember, to get updated on what I'm up to, please follow me on Twitter or Instagram at MLHats5950. So that's MLHATZ 5950. Also, that way you can see kind of what stadium I'm going to or I've been to recently. I'm really excited. In June, I will be going to Toronto, and that will finish up all the stadiums. Then, like I said, I've been to all the Major League stadiums. In July, I'm going to Las Vegas, so I'm going to be going to the Las Vegas 51s stadium at Cashman Field. That's the first time I've been there. It'll probably be the last time, because they are building a new stadium, and the Mets are going to be leaving the Las Vegas area, so I'm not sure which team is going to be coming in for their affiliate, because the Mets are actually moving to Syracuse. That leaves the Nationals out of a AAA play, so I don't know if the Nationals might, off the off chance, come to Las Vegas for a year or two, kind of similar to what the Blue Jays did. They were in Las Vegas, then they moved to Buffalo, and that's kind of where the Mets used to be, and then they came to Las Vegas because they got kind of kicked out. So we'll see what happens. There's going to be a lot of changes coming the next couple of years, so this is probably the only time I make it to Cashman Field. They're building this great new stadium, kind of revamping the Las Vegas area with the Las Vegas 51s getting a new stadium, the Oakland Raiders getting a stadium in Las Vegas. So that's probably the only time. And then in August, I'm finally going to be able to go to Inland in the San Bernardino area and see the Inland Empire 66ers, because every time I'm in the LA area, they're never around. So I'm going to be up to that this summer. I'm going to see if I can squeeze in Visalia. I've never been there. If I go there, then I've been to all the high A teams. So make sure you follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, set your notifications so you can stay tuned and look forward to videos of those particular areas. Also, for quicker reference, follow me on Twitter or on Instagram at MLHats5950. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to any kind of questions or anything, or any kind of feedback what you guys have. So, this is ML Hats, out.